we try to utilize everybody every game. And we did it again, second week in a row.
This makes it easier for you guys to lose a guy like Darrell, knowing that there is depth there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I said before, if I go down or anybody else goes down, and we have another guy that can, just keep the train going and not lose a step.
Does it ever get frustrating, not that guys are getting injured, but that the type of injuries leave so much uncertainty where, well, they may play, but they may not, and we won't know? Would it be easier to just know at the beginning of the week, yes or no?
Yeah, but I think the nagging injuries are kind of the best, just because at least they're going to come back eventually, rather than having it be like an ACL or something. So they're not going to play, but you're never going to get them back. So I don't know.
You talk about how that's disrupted. People get on Ricky for the slow starts, yada yada. But you guys have had a lot of injuries that's probably disrupted the continuity of the offense. Especially you guys have. All the injuries have been on offense, I think.
I'm not sure what it is. We worked out a lot this summer. Rick and all the receivers, we usually do a lot of routes on air and stuff like that. I just think that, beginning of the game jitters from all parts, receivers, linemen, and quarterback, So once the deeper we're getting in the season, the better it's looking. So I just think that, our first half's going to improve more and more as the season goes on.
A lot of players and a lot of teams try to say, one game at a time, no game is bigger than any other. But the Penn State players have already said they are definitely thinking about revenge this week. How much do you think that's on their mind? What happened last year going into this week's game?
I'm sure it is. They had some high hopes last year, and they came to the Kinnick, and it's a hard place to play. And they came out with a loss, and we're in their shoes now. We're both undefeated, and we both have high hopes. We're both it's the first Big Ten game, and both teams want to win it just as bad as the other. So we're going to be ready too.
Now that kind of a year has gone by, what's your lasting memory from last year's game? What do you think back about when you think about that one?
Well, this is a tough fought battle. Our seniors last year, they kept us in the game, and this year the senior class and the guys with the most experience just need to keep our team in the game and keep us pushing and to keep us together, and that's all we have to do.
What's that atmosphere going to be like at night with a whiteout and the revenge factor and everything going on? College game day is going to be there. What's the experience and the atmosphere going to be like? What are you anticipating?
There's going to be a lot of people, and their fans. They seem like they always come to play too. There's going to be over 100,000. It's going to be loud, and we just need to zone everything out and just come together and focus on executing.
Kirk says he plays music on Wednesdays every practice to try and simulate that type of stuff. What type of music does he play? What are some of the ones that are always coming in?
It's usually some good stuff. Like he mixes up with some country, some rap, some old rock and roll. Recently they've been putting some crowd noise into it, so it kind of ruins the song. But it's a good drill. It keeps us. You have to listen to the huddle carefully and try to keep in mind what your route or assignment is. So it's a good drill he does.